How's it going, everyone? I thought the Oscars went well. I'm really surprised. I thought Seth MacFarlane did a good job hosting. I didn't think he was great. It was good. I can already predict the reviews right now. Uh, just because I think, especially Entertainment Weekly is just gonna say, oh, he said that we were gonna like him, but we do, ironically now. So we're Entertainment Weekly. Ugh. But I thought Seth MacFarlane did a good job. I liked his opening. His opening was good. A couple too many musical numbers. That was like I know the theme of this year's Oscars was just like musicals and like music and movies. Damn it, music in movies and like there was way too many musical numbers. I don't even care. I don't care if the theme was music. All right, way too many musical numbers and the whole thing ending with him and Kristen Chenoweth singing at the credits. It was useless and no, just don't do that. It's no. But I thought he did a decent job hosting. I laughed quite a few times, but of course, some of his humor, like the whole thing with Ben Affleck's beard and relating that to the Kardashians, that was retarded. So, yeah, I thought he did an all right job. Uh, I liked him more than Billy Crystal. I thought he did a good job. I like the whole opening with him and William Shatner. Let's talk about the winners. Let me tell you how I did. I won again against Griffin. And the only ones we didn't do were the short films. I didn't go over the short films in the predictions video, but I got 16 out of 21 out of the 21 categories that we were doing. There's 24 categories in total, but I I did great. I got 16 out of 21. Griffin only got 9. Last year, I think he did a little bit better the last 2 years. I think he got more than 10 last year. I think he got like 8, 7 or 8 the first year. So he did a tiny bit better in the first year we did it. But I thought Griffin was going to bring his A game. He didn't. He didn't even get 10. You suck, Griffin. Man, when I said I was going to win, I didn't think I was going to win by much. I won by 7. I basically won halfway through the show if you look at it. I know it sounds like I'm being an asshole, but yeah, I got a Skyfall poster. Yay! Yeah, I got 16 out of 21, so I think this is a great year for me. I haven't done this well during the Oscars. Okay, I'm not. I haven't been that great. I usually when I won the pool. See, I got some money there. I got some money. I got $20 in the pool. Um, let's go over these winners. Christoph Waltz won for Django Unchained. I've discussed this before. I personally would not have nominated him because there were so many like amazing performances, but I understand why he was nominated, and I was really glad he won. Personally, I was just glad Tommy Lee Jones and Alan Arkin didn't win. I mean I wouldn't have been absolutely furious if Tommy Lee Jones won, but it looked like he was just in the mood to winning because in the beginning, the first joke of the whole show was just Seth MacFarlane making fun of Tommy Lee Jones, and Tommy Lee Jones, I think, jinxed himself by laughing, and he didn't win. Christoph Waltz won, and I really loved his speech. His speeches are always awesome, and he's just such a humble guy. It seems like from these speeches, and on Saturday Night Live, he did a really good job hosting. Pretty good episode, and he gave such a great speech and relating his character into like integrating his character into the speech. My fault integrating his character into the speech, like the dialogue his character says, he even acknowledges that. And I thought that was really, really well done. Really glad Christoph Waltz won. I would have personally loved to have seen Robert De Niro won, but at the same time, I was really happy Christoph Waltz won over Tommy Lee Jones and Alan Arkin. I predicted Robert De Niro. That was the first one I got wrong. The short film for animated Paperman one, we didn't do that category, but I got that right. I predicted it. Best animated feature film, Brave. I predicted it, and I didn't see it, but it won, of course. I have really nothing to say about that. Cinematography, I predicted Life of Pi would win. It deserves to win. I'm glad it won. It won. Visual effects, Life of Pi won. I predicted it. It deserved to win. It won. Best achievement in costume design, I got Anna Karenina. I think it's weird that for the rest of history now, we have to call Anna Karenina Academy Award-winning film Anna Karenina. But yeah, the costumes did look cool in that movie, and I had to win something, especially like I don't know. I've been following. I was following the Oscar campaigns like so like the whole year, like all of 2012. I was like just oh my god, Oscar predictions, and every site was like Anna Karenina. was just gonna like sweep the awards. It seemed like halfway through the year, and then the reviews came out, and everyone was like, eh. But then it won something, so whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about Anna Karenina a lot. Makeup and hairstyling, I got Les Mis right. Yeah, I guess. Short film, live action. We didn't do that category in either the pools I had with Griffin or with the people I was with tonight. But Curfew. Yeah, I predicted that, but I didn't really know much about it. And oh yeah, I got the documentary short right too, so I technically got 19 out of 24. That's good. All right, Innocente, I got that right, but it didn't count. Best documentary feature, that was one of the ones I got wrong, Searching for Sugarman, but I don't watch a lot of documentaries, so I wasn't that sure, but I shouldn't use that as an excuse. That was probably like my second or third choice, either that or How to Survive a Plague. I think that was my second, Searching for Sugarman, though. I had, what was it called? What do you call it? 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 The Gatekeepers, yeah. But it didn't win. Achievement in sound editing, got Skyfall, and what a weird category to have a tie. Yeah, that and it's Zero Dark 30 and Skyfall tied in sound editing. I think that's like the first time ever for such an obscure category. And that was like the only thing Zero Dark 30 won. So all that hype for nothing, and it just got a lousy sound editing nomination. I know, if you're a sound editor out there, no disrespect, it's just, come on, that's funny to me. Like, Zero Dark 30 was getting all this hype, and it just won sound editing. Yeah, it's funny. Supporting actress Anne Hathaway won. She deserves it. Best achievement in editing. Les Miserables I got for sound mixing. Foreign language film, more, obviously. I skipped a couple, sorry. Best achievement in editing, I got Argo right. I guess it does deserve to win, because the editing was good in that movie. I didn't really feel like that movie was felt that long, so I guess it does deserve editing, and I knew it was going to win. And as soon as it won editing, and then eventually when we get into adapted screenplay, I figured that Argo was going to win Best Picture, and I would have had 17 out of 21 or 20 out of 24 if I did put Argo, because earlier today I had Argo down on the ballot that I was going to do, and I'm like, you know what, I have a feeling Silver Linings is going to sweep, but it didn't. So, moving on, achievement in production design, Lincoln. I predicted that too. I guess it does deserve to win because, yeah, it did have good production design, but I did predict it and it won. Achievement in music, original score, Life of Pi. Yeah, I wanted that to win, and it was my pick, and it won. Achievement in music, original song, Skyfall. I mean, everyone had Skyfall. No one got that wrong in any of the pools I was in. Even Griffin got that right. That's sad. All right, adapted screenplay, Argo won, and as soon as that won adapted screenplay, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna win. That's gonna win Best Picture. I would have loved to have seen Silver Linings take it because that was just such a great script. And when Nicole Kidman was doing, I forgot to say, when they were doing, I like how they did the Best Picture, how they were doing it. They weren't doing one at a time. They split them up into 3 sections. And when Nicole Kidman was talking about Silver Linings, she said, the instant classic Silver Linings playbook. I was just like clapping. I was like, yes, it is an instant classic. It's so well written, so well acted, and so good. That script definitely should have won. It was just so emotional and raw, and just a hell of a film. And it was my favorite film of the year, and it didn't win for that. But I understand why Argo won. Hollywood just loves it when there's a smart movie like Argo that just says we're just gonna put a satire / political spin on this film that we're doing. And yeah, I don't have a problem with Argo winning. I knew it was going to win that category. I was just really hoping Silver Linings would take it. And for original screenplay, the best speech of the night I thought was from Quentin Tarantino. It's the first. He hasn't won an award, like I said in my predictions video, since Pulp Fiction, the same award. I thought he did a great job with the speech. And he thanked everybody calls Quentin Tarantino like an egomaniac, so egotistical. He's not. He thanked every one of his people. I thought he did a really any fellow nominees. I'm sorry, and I thought he did a really great job. I really love that speech, and I'm so glad he won another Oscar because he really did deserve it for the script for Django Unchained. Great script. And for directing, really happy with Ang Lee. That was another great speech. Ang Lee's speech. He won Best Director for Life of Pi. That was sort of a surprise. I knew he wasn't like someone you should count out, but I was probably expecting the obvious winner to win was Lincoln. But no. Lincoln only got production design and for best actor, which I'll get into in a second. But Ang Lee, I really loved his speech. I thought it was nice. It was funny. It was sweet. It was just a really good speech. Very humble speech. I like Ang Lee. It was really good to see him win this award for the second time. And I thought Life of Pi was it was a fantastic film. That was like in my number 20 of last year. It was a really fantastic movie, really powerful. And I'm really glad that he thanked the lead actor Sharaj Sharma, who I really want to see in more work because I thought he was great in that film, and I thought he was a complete Oscar snub. Don't know if I mentioned that in my Oscar snub video when I was doing the nominations announcement. Actress in a leading role, Jennifer Lawrence took home the only statue for Silver Linings Playbook. Really, really happy she did. That was such a great performance. I was so happy, and then she fell down the stairs, and I'm like, oh. But her speech was really good, and I love Jennifer Lawrence. It's just I know people are almost everyone. I was the only one who predicted Jennifer Lawrence out of the people I was doing the pool with. I was like, what? Even my grandma was a part of the pool, and she loved Jennifer Lawrence, but she thought Jessica Chastain was going to win. And I just want to say something about Jessica Chastain. The clip they showed for her, that whole performance, fantastic. All right. But here's the thing I want to say to Jessica Chastain. Jessica, if you're listening, you're not. You're not. But I just want to say this anyway. You're a hell of an actress, and you are going to win an Oscar one of these years. And I know you gave it your absolute all. Maybe even not your all, because you were great in Help as well, which you were also nominated for. So just keep up the great work, and eventually you will win an Oscar. Okay? Don't give up. You are fantastic. But Jennifer Lawrence beat you fair and square, and I thought she did a fantastic job. And it was sort of weird how Emmanuel Riva, everyone and near the end was like, oh, she's going to win. And today was her birthday. Ooh. And the whole show, she looked pissed off. Like the camera cut to her like a couple times, and when the guy from Amore won for best foreign film, and he said thank you to the cast of Emmanuel Riva, they cut to Emmanuel Riva, everyone around her was clapping, she was just like, what a bitch, what a French bitch. Okay, anyway, karma. Okay, best actor went to Daniel Day-Lewis. I know Daniel Day-Lewis was gonna win, and I thought his speech near the end was really good. But I don't get it about Daniel Day-Lewis is like why he's always like the clear winner, and then whenever he goes up on stage, he does the longest fucking speech in the world. It's like shut up. And it wasn't as long as his speech for There'll Be Blood, which was a way better performance. But I would have absolutely loved to have seen Joaquin Phoenix win and Bradley Cooper or even Denzel Washington. But I do like Daniel Day-Lewis as an actor. He's a great actor. It was a great performance. But I thought there was just more diverse, risky performances from this year. But I'm glad he won. It was a deserving Oscar win from him. And then Argo won Best Picture, which, Argo, yes, it wasn't my favorite movie of the year. Do I think it's going to be a memorable Best Picture winner? No, I don't. I personally don't think any of the three Best Picture winners are going to be known as some of the greatest movies of this decade. I love The King's Speech, but I don't think it was better than The Social Network. I like The Artist, but I didn't think it was as good as movies that weren't nominated, like 50-50 or Drive or Crazy Stupid Love, or one that it was nominated against, The Descendants. And I don't know, it's just or Moneyball I loved too. I absolutely adored Moneyball and The Descendants. And Argo was a solid film. I really liked Argo, but compared to movies like Silver Linings Playbook, Life of Pi, Beasts of the Southern Wild, took home nothing. It got a lot of surprise nominations, and it took home nothing. And it's just I think those movies are just going to stay with audiences more than Argo. And I think Ben Affleck is going to make better movies than Argo because he's already made two movies that were way better than Argo, The Town and Gone Baby Gone. Far superior films, but I am glad that Argo won because yeah, it's good to see Ben Affleck go up there, give a great speech. It was a really sweet speech right from the heart. And it's just him just saying like, oh, I love my wife, and I know I shouldn't relate that to Iran. I thought it was really cute, and it was just a really cool speech. Great way to end the show, excluding that Seth MacFarlane and Kristen Chenoweth stuff. It was shit. But other than that, I really enjoyed the Oscars more than I have for a very long time. I thought that Seth MacFarlane did a good job. And personally, I don't think there really has been a terrible Oscar host. Really, yeah. I even enjoyed James Franco and Anne Hathaway hosting. I know maybe I haven't seen that show in a while, but still, I liked it more than Billy Crystal though, and way more than Jon Stewart. But at the same time, I thought he did a really good job, put his all into it. And I thought it was a really good show. So I'm Mr. Google. I'll be back this week for my review, 21 and over, and I'm out.